What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Asia.
And it's your boy, BJ. And we back like we never left. Thank you guys for tuning back in for episode 9 of Band of Brothers.
Yeah, it's coming to an end.
I know. Now we're going to be checking this one out. I don't know what to expect. I mean, the last one was just so exhilarating as far as just watching these particular battle scenes.
Yeah.
It's beyond epic just to watch them and to see exactly how they've kind of like depicted the story of parts of like World War II for Easy Company. Like, I'm trying to tell you, there was nothing easy for Easy Company at all.
At all. Yeah, you're right, y'all. So I don't know. Let's go ahead and tap in. We're not gonna keep y'all long on this intro. Okay, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, smash that notification bell so you don't miss any videos from Asia and BJ. Y'all can check out the Patreon. We have all of our unedited and uncut videos, as well as all of our TV series, including this one right here, okay?
Yes,
so if y'all want to be a part of a good time, make sure y'all tap in, okay? But let's go ahead and jump into this video, y'all.
Everybody was happy to see the war coming to an end, and the Germans didn't really have that much of a heart for it, and they realized the end was there.
We used to say only good crowd is a dead one. Well, but there was something in there that, hey, that was a kid. Most of them were kids. We all were kids.
They had a job to do the same way as me.
I think we thought that the Germans were probably the evilest people in the world. But as the war went along, we found out also that it wasn't the Germans per se.
A lot of those soldiers, I've thought about this often. That man and I might have been good friends. We might have had a lot in common. We might have liked to fish, he might have liked to hunt. Of course, they were doing what they were supposed to do, and I was trying to do what I was supposed to do. But under different circumstances, we might have been good friends.
You're right. I thought about that too, like partway through the series.
Yeah, when you think about that, though.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was episode 4 or 5, but I remember thinking about that when they had like some of the Germans held captive.
Yeah.
As far as prisoners, and they were like giving them like cigarettes and stuff like that. I was like, in any other light, they could be friends.
Right. Because at the end of the day, they still are people.
Mm-hmm.
April 11, 1945. Is that Thalum? Germany?
Yeah, because I know from episode 8 they were saying they were about to invade Germany.
It looks like everybody's like trying to pick up their life the best way that they can. Look at them like
the best way
up
that they can. Yeah,
chairs and bricks and
just anything of value.
Yeah.
Sure clean up good.
Yeah, all he needs is a little Mozart.
Beethoven.
Sure, there's not much they can salvage.
That's not Mozart. That's Beethoven.
One month earlier. Sturzelberg.
Come on, chicken. All right, this thing bites me, Frank. I swear I'll shoot it.
Not the chicken.
Guten Tag, Fräulein.
Guten Tag.
Hold on.
What are they doing? Are they stealing them or what?
Eliza, why don't you leave her alone? Frank, why don't you just leave me alone, okay? Jeez. Frank just keeps talking. Why don't you come sit down? Want to sit down? Yeah? Hey, Frank. Hold on. Hey, Captain Nixon? What the hell's he doing in his harness?
Maybe we jumped into Berlin. The war's over.
Yeah, huh?
So what happened? No dice with the Fräulein?
No dice. She smacked me in the mouth.
Making combat jumps with the 17th. I'm in supply briefings all morning.
Yeah, lucky me.
You're probably the only man in the 101st with 3 combat stars over his jump wings.
Not bad for someone who's never fired his weapon in combat, huh?
Really? You've never?
Nope.
Wow.
How did that happen?
Still drinking nothing but the VAT 69, huh?
Well, the finest for Mrs. Nixon's baby boy.
Sink is transferring you back down to Battalion S3.
What do you think I should write to these parents, Dick?
Hear what I said, Nix? You've been demoted.
Yeah, demoted, got you. Because I don't know how to tell them their kids never even made it out of the goddamn plane.
You tell them what you always tell them. Their sons died as heroes.
You really still believe that?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Well, you can tell he's dealing with something different. He almost dealing with survivor's remorse. Survivor's guilt, I guess you can call it.
Right.
Oh, he's a replacement.
Hey, O'Brien. Shut up. I told you, it's O'Keefe. Do you know why no one remembers your name? It's because no one wants to remember your name. There's too many Smiths and O'Keefes and O'Briens who show up here replacing Toccoa men. That you dumb replacements got killed in the first place. And they're all like you. They're all piss and vinegar where the crowd's at. When do I get to jump into Berlin? 2 days later, there they are, with their blood and guts hanging out. And they're screaming for a medic, begging for their goddamn mother. Hey, you listening to me? Do you understand that this is the best part of fucking war I've seen? I got hot chow, hot showers, warm bed.
Right.
So quit asking about when you're gonna see some action, will you? And stop with the fucking love songs.
I get it now. I get it now.
Right.
I understand now.
You do need to be quiet.
I see where he's coming from with that.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't want anybody telling me, when we gonna see some action?
He is a little tough on him, but
when we gonna jump?
He's been through a whole lot, in other words.
When you ship out? A few weeks ago? Yeah. It's been 2 years since I seen home. 2 years. It's fucking war.
Hey, you gotta respect his point of view with that.
Absolutely I do. I definitely don't want to hear no love songs, and I've been out here fighting for my life.
They don't have enough bottles to go around.
Go ahead and deal me out of the next hand.
Uh-oh. That don't look like a good idea.
Oh, I think he might have had a little bit too much to drink.
I was gonna say, I think he's drunk.
Whoa. Hey, guys, wait up.
I don't believe it. Morning.
Captain Nixon. Good to see you, sir.
Thanks.
Excuse me, Harmony. Call it, sir. You can move on.
Jesus Christ, the dog?
I wonder where they're moving out to.
Kathy's divorcing me.
I'm sorry.
She's taking everything. She's taking the house, taking the kid, she's taking the dog. It's not even her dog. It's my dog! She's taking my dog! Let's go! Load up! Come on!
Wow.
So now you got to deal with that on top of things.
I need my lighter back.
Light your cigarette and throw the lighter right back.
He ain't gonna jump no more. Glory, glory, wild.
Okay, Nix? Yeah, I'm fine. She hates that dog.
He's still talking about the dog.
Right.
It's gonna be good times, Webb. When we get home, I mean. First thing I'm gonna do is get my job back. Then I'm gonna find me a nice Jewish girl. Great big soft titties. The smile to die for. Then I'm gonna buy a house. Big house. For all the little league gods we're gonna be making.
I like that plan he got.
I like the fact that they all talking about what they gonna do when they get back home.
Yeah.
Now they talking about home.
Because it's probably been a long time since they actually had a chance to like sit back and think about home or what they want to do when they get back home.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they feel that the war's going to end soon.
He did say that there's a feeling, like they just had a feeling that it was gonna end.
Mm-hmm. Especially if they're not fighting as much.
Yeah.
If they're not in as much, if they're not in as much combat.
You are oh.
I saw that. We might have spoke too soon.
Hey, Hatcher, you hear this? This guy says he ain't a Nazi. Now, why is it in all of Germany I've never met one Nazi yet?
I guess they gotta sleep where they gotta sleep, huh?
That's what it looked like. Looked like they just kicking them out of their own house. look at that. Look at that. Man, what's happening?
Are those all the Germans that surrendered?
They said it was like 300,000. I don't know.
Even in defeat, they still know how to march with pride.
Okay. You're right, it is.
That's right! You stupid crowd bastards! That's right! You stupid fascist pigs! You have horses! What were you thinking?
That's enough, Webster. Give it a rest.
Dragging our asses halfway around the world, interrupting our lives
For what? What the fuck are we doing here? Huh?
That's a valid question. 300,000, that's a lot of people.
That's a ton of people.
A lot.
I wonder how they even, did he say how they had, why they surrendered or where they were that they surrendered?
They didn't, I don't think they said exactly where they were, but they're surrendering left and right. That's like you said, they have a, oh, whoa, look.
Wow.
He was the only one that looked shocked and surprised.
I want to send out some patrols. I have a dog here in the village eating fox in the woods.
You're not worried about an ambush, are you?
No, just in case we have to stay here for the night.
That'll be the last
Shoot,
thing I want.
at the end of the day, they still in enemy territory. So, and it says stay on alert. So,
yeah,
I would be a little worried. A little worried.
Because the ambush could be obvious, could
right?
be evident. It
just
could be
lurking.
One. Yeah.
Hey, George. Kind of reminds you of Bastogne.
Looks like it a little bit.
Now that you mention it, except of course there's no snow. We got warm grub in our bellies, and the trees aren't fucking exploding from crowd artillery, but yeah, other than that, it's a lot like Bastogne.
Right?
Bull, smack him for me, please. Thank you.
He said, what?
Shoot, Bastogne was a nightmare.
Hello?
Look, he going to the medicine cabinet. Look. What's that? That's not 69 or what?
That's not the guy he want. Oh, she must be the owner of the house. And he in there just throwing her little pictures and stuff around, breaking glass. She like, can I help you? Is there something I can do for you?
You see the look in her eyes.
Yeah, look. Okay, babe.
She can't do nothing but sit there with her arms folded.
Look at the dog.
Even the dog don't like him.
No, because he's the guy that was complaining about his dog.
Oh. Well, that dog don't like him either.
What is that?
Sure is quiet.
Sometimes it's too quiet.
Uh-uh.
Sometimes quiet is not a good thing. It just sounds too peaceful, right?
Oh, gosh. No.
The more they walk, look how they looking. What is it?
I don't know, but why is it so quiet?
They all looking and focused on something.
Hey, join us. We found something.
Frank, what is it?
I don't know, sir.
You don't know? What? I don't like the way that this music done changed up.
What is that, like a POW camp?
I'm thinking so. But how does he not know what it is? Maybe they didn't expect for that to be there. I think they surprised. They didn't expect this to be here.
Open it up, sir.
Stand back. Back. Back.
Look at them. Oh, they look like malnourished.
Malnourished, sick, injured.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, yeah, look at them.
They had to have been there a while. Wow. They so weak, some of them can't even walk.
Right.
Now I see why they looking like that. They almost looking like in disbelief. Oh, man. Man.
Woo. Dang.
You said the guards left this morning, sir.
Well, there's a women's camp too.
Wow. They can't even believe what they seeing and what they hearing.
It's like it's unbelievable, right?
Look at their arms. Like cattle.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Ooh. Man, that was hard to watch.
Was machen Sie da? Halt! Stehen bleiben! Bringen Sie das sofort! Das ist eine Sauerei!
Take it off.
Shut up! Halt Sie da! Sagen Sie Ihren Leuten, Sie sollen das sofort gehört und Sie...
Shut up, you Nazi fuck!
Ich bin kein Nazi.
I'm not a Nazi. My mistake, you fat fucking prick. How about a human being? Are you one of those? Or are you gonna tell me that you never smelled the fucking stench?
Bitte töten Sie mich nicht. Ich verstehe nicht, was Sie da sagen.
He says he doesn't know what the hell you're talking about.
I feel like you would be able to smell something like that from for a mile.
You would.
Hey, Joiners. Yes, sir. It's a crying ass chamber. Let's get it done.
Yes, sir.
Can't tell him that, sir.
Got to, Joe.
Yes, sir.
Grant Christensen. These prisoners have to be put back into camp immediately. Let the men know.
Think about it, just been deprived of water and food.
Dang, even he didn't, like nobody, of course they wouldn't want to just leave them there.
Oh, this is a different side of what we've seen so far.
Thought you weren't drinking a local.
What?
Cremating all the bodies.
Locals claim that they never even knew the camp existed. They say we're exaggerating.
Well,
Said they're everywhere.
Again, this is the side of World War II that I never knew anything about.
Well, I knew it. I didn't think that they were going to be showing it in here, but I don't know why I thought that.
Yeah. I mean, I knew they had POW camps, but to actually be able to see it is different. Wow. No, it's like they can't even believe their eyes.
Hitler's dead.
Holy shit.
Shot himself in Berlin.
Is the war over, sir?
No. We have orders to Berchtesgaden, and we're gonna move out 1 hour.
Why? The man's not home. Should have killed himself 3 years ago. Saved us a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he should have. But he didn't.
The music that they playing right now too, it literally kind of like matches the mood,
right? Very somber.
The feeling of the entire town, yeah, just. The music just sounds so sad and painful.
Right.
During the following months, Allied forces discovered numerous POW concentration and death camps. These camps were part of the Nazi attempt to effect the final solution to the Jewish question. Between 1942 and 1945, 5 million ethnic minorities and 6 million Jews were murdered, many of them in the camps.
Wow. Wow. Wow, wow.
Wow, so yeah, POW and concentration camps. Okay. Now
Yeah,
I get it. I get the title of the episode, I completely get like the title of this episode.
Why we fight. Yeah, well that the whole part of it was like, because when all of that even first started, like, did you ever read the book Diary of Anne Frank in school? Like, and even in that book, she talks about how they basically were coming and sweeping off the streets, like taking all the Jews, anybody that wasn't like, you know, that claimed to be Jewish, they basically were taking them and sticking them on that train. That's why I was, even with the train, like they stuck all those people on a train and they'd pull up, like they would take them for days. Like, and the people didn't even know where they were going. They were just piled up in a train like that. And by the time they got there, not to mention it was extremely hot. Like the sweltering heat, like some people were, you know, crying, and like everything that was taking place on the plane, I'm sorry, on the train. And then once they got off the train, then everybody was separated, and they separated them based off of like who was strong and who was weak, who looked
male, female,
old, young, so on and so forth.
Kids,
And and they felt like certain people that they could use, they would keep them in these camps, and other people, they would push them into the fire or whatever they would do with them. Like it's horrific, the things that they were doing with these people. So for them to like show this and actually see it actually taking place, it's gut wrenching. That's very hard to watch. Like my eyes welled up. Like you see these people, they're starving.
This literally for me, you know, I completely agree. This for me for sure was like one of the hardest episodes to watch. And even when it was talking about why are we fighting, the title of the episode. I mean, this puts a lot of it into perspective too. Like, why are we really fighting when the end result of this war is seeing these types of situations,
right?
You know, and just the deplorable situation and conditions that they're in. Like,
right.
I just couldn't.
You see how they were all packed in like that, laying all together.
Just in there like that. Yeah,
they're sick, they're weak, they're tortured, they're hungry, they're starving, they're thirsty, like everything else under the sun. Not to mention everything they took from them, like their families. Half of them in there are not related to anybody there because they've all been split up. You know, and if they are, they were like one of the lucky ones. Then they took all their gold out of their mouth, like silver, anything they had in their mouth that was worth value. They was snatching teeth out of their mouths and stuff. Like, it was, y'all, okay, the things that they did to these people. Like, I don't even want to start with like babies, like people who have babies. Like they would have target practice with babies.
Right.
It's really sad. It's worse than that actually, but
this was definitely like one of those episodes that I feel like it put this entire series in perspective. It puts World War II into perspective too, because like I said, you see all the battles and the fighting, and it's almost like, what does it amount to? Especially when you start seeing like this right here, like this part right here with the camps. I just can't even explain it. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys saw our faces when they actually showed it, and we realized exactly what it was. I was like, wow, like. This is the part of war that you absolutely hate. I mean, obviously the loss of life, but then it's almost like people are kind of being tortured. They're being tortured too.
Oh, absolutely, to their death, actually. And it's just like if you can just imagine being worn down to you literally you don't have anything else left, you know, but to just want to die. And it's almost like the fact that you can't is just torture in itself, because you have to live through this, you know.
And you know, and they're holding on to like their friends and the family members, and they're walking around holding them. Just all of that, just seeing it, really, like I said, it really put something on my heart right here, like just actually seeing it and watching it, because this is the first part of the war that we've actually seen like this, where you're seeing like people being taken captive and held against their will.
Yeah, and you heard him say they're everywhere. The women's camp is up there, wherever he said, across the railroad, whatever he said. It's just like they're everywhere. He said they're everywhere. So yeah, this was really hard to watch, y'all. But y'all tap in. Let us know what y'all think about this down in the comment section. And if y'all enjoyed it, be sure you give us a big thumbs up.
Absolutely.
Like, comment, subscribe, smash that notification bell so you don't miss any videos from Asia and BJ. And if ain't nobody else told you, I love you, and we're gonna see y'all in the next video, y'all.
Y'all take it easy now.
Bye.